Alright guys, how are we doing today? Steve Mingleco, Final Web Design. In today's video, I want to talk about SEO ripoffs, how to manage and understand SEO, and what you're getting yourself into when you get into an SEO program, and how to spot ripoffs or scams in these programs. So let's get into it. Final Web Design, this is Steve. Guys, so here I am on a website that we recently built for a client, and basically this is a e-commerce website. Everything on here is being able to be purchased. So what I want to talk about today is she recently had an SEO plan purchased, and I feel like it is a scam, or it is just bad SEO practices, a rip-off SEO as I would call it. So I want to go over a few of the documents that I was presented and why I just feel like this is an SEO scam, why it's not really going to drive actual sales, which I guess she is lacking. But let's go into it. So basically 3 documents were recently provided, and they're talking about the keywords that are being targeted for this SEO campaign. And as you can see here, a lot of these keywords are very long tail. Nothing here is like buy hair extensions or buy wigs or any type of like 2 or 3 keyword. Everything here is several keywords. So best quality virgin human hair online. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keywords there. So yes, in theory, it is easier to rank for something like that because ultimately there's nobody searching that type of keyword. Or if there is, it's going to be a very few amount of people. As you can see, a lot of these other keywords that they're targeting or say that they're targeting are several keywords as well. I mean, this one even is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 keywords. Kinky curly lace front wig human hair online. I mean, this really silly keyword that probably gets 0 searches. I do know some tools that I could pull this up and see how many searches this actual keyword has. But I can tell you right now that it's very few, and even when I look here at this long tail keyword, I don't see her anywhere near here. I just see things like Walmart and other sponsored and bigger companies. So that's why I would say that, first of all, some of this does look like sketchy SEO, because again, a lot of these keywords that they're targeting here are very long term, and they're not necessarily going to result in traffic or sales or even people finding the website. So we can go down all these keywords, but you can see that, for yourself, that most of these are not very relevant. Things that you're going to want to rank for are like buy wigs, buy hair extensions, more popular keywords. So that's the first document that was presented that kind of threw me off a little bit. The next one here was also the keyword ranking report. So as you can see here, or the SEO ranking report, image submissions, 10. I don't even know exactly what that means. Profile creation, 7. I'm not sure what that means. Classified submission. So that's just basically getting everything submitted to classified, like a Craigslist or a Backpage. I guess Backpage isn't online, but some type of third-party website. I kind of understand that, but again, that's not really good SEO. On-page blog submissions. So I believe that's submitting your website to the blogs. Blogs are great, but all this like guest sharing and submissions and article submissions, I mean, all this could just be wrapped up in blog creation with good quality content and good quality, information. So a lot of this is all just super irrelevant. Social media posts, I'm not exactly sure what type of posts they've created or how many, but I did look. They don't have any followers, but some of the stuff that was being created did look pretty good. Again, I don't know if this was the company, but creating some type of social post, but they also are going to have some type of budget or start with some type of audience, because ultimately there's nobody taking in this information because it's not relevant. It's not showing on the website. So these social media posts need to be created in a way that they start to build some type of follower base. So, I mean, overall, all this can be put into a blog and a social media. Now, all these numbers and stuff, they really look irrelevant. So I'm not going to get too tied up in that. It doesn't look, real. So image submission, profile creation, classified submission, all those things just look goofy. So I would say that's not really relevant. Now looking over here, we can see some of the actual traffic that's being generated. And this is just super, super hard to tell because you're looking at 1 month time frame here. And really, it just looks like, 1 or 2 hits a day. So you can't really say too much. It doesn't look like things have necessarily picked up or slowed down. They just kind of look the same. So I think a lot of this might just be generated directly from the website that's been built. But it does look like some of these referral links and stuff might be coming through a little bit. This is something that we're going to have to watch over a longer period of time. It's very hard to tell in a 1 month time frame what is being produced or if that's getting you results. So, overall, guys, looking at this SEO campaign, I can see they're creating this blog. This is December 1st. So this blog doesn't look bad. I'm not sure if they're using all the H tags, and they are. So this is a H3. That's well done. So there's links going into other parts and products. That's not bad. So it does look like they're, getting the pieces moving for the long-term SEO. But again, this is a long strategy, and it's not going to happen overnight. When I take a look at their Facebook, I did see again, so 12 hours ago, they did create some type of social post, and this actually looks really good. I think the graphic design work here is not bad, but overall, they don't have any followers. So unless you get some type of follower base or people starting, you're not going to have anybody interacting with this. And that's where you need some type of budget or balance to work with Meta, to work with Google, and to work with some of these paid outlets. Like I told her, Google Shopping is really probably one of the best solutions for a business like this because with Google Shopping, you can pretty much drive traffic and sales almost immediately. But this is a nice website. I wouldn't say that her SEO is necessarily 100% scam. I would just say that the things being done aren't necessarily going to drive traffic or sales in the near term. This is a very long term if she does start to build, and she's going to need some type of budget to start to build some of these bases with followers, with users, with traffic to the site. So I would just say stay away from companies where they're just promising you all these type of long tail keywords or all these type of blogs or submissions to classifieds and third parties. That's not what online marketing really is in 2024. Things have gone more to good content, good information, being on the popular websites that people are on, like the Facebooks, the X's, the even TikToks and such. Getting video content and things out there. So I would just say that in overall, this looks like a scammy report. Some of the things I can see with the website don't look bad, that at least they're creating something and putting some type of content out there as far as blogs and creating more articles and pages. So this is October, November, December, at least the site's staying active. That I do like. I do like that at least they're putting some type of material on these social pages because, again, it's going to take a while to build up all this. So with that being said, guys, if you do want a good SEO report and want to work with a good SEO company, we can definitely help you. You just have to watch, and here are a few things that I want to go over is the promise of SEO. If people are promising you a long-term solution for SEO and a good, results, you can almost guarantee that that's not correct because every market's different, every business is different, every company is different, and you can't make promises depending on exactly where a business is until you start to get that data and get that information coming back in from whichever outlets you're using, whether it's a Meta, a Google, a YouTube, things like that. Unrealistic guarantees, that kind of goes back into the same thing. Just you can't be guaranteed. Go, know what you're getting into and understand the techniques that are being used more, and you can start to build an idea of how much traffic and sales ultimately come from those. The black hat techniques, this is something I can't stress enough, and I see it all the time, is people getting some type of, especially from companies like this overseas in India and such. You have to be a little bit cautious because they'll spam, they'll do bad links, they'll send them in forms, they'll send them in emails. Those you don't want. So if they're saying that there's 18 links here, where did they put those links? A lot of times they are being put in emails and things like that. And then, transparency. You want to make sure you have a good idea of tracking, analytics, statistics, All those things are super important to monitor and manage this. And then just transparency. If you have questions, is your company explaining it to you? Do you have a good idea? So guys, with that being said, if you are looking for a good SEO company and want to work with somebody who knows what they're doing, we understand SEO, we've been doing this for a long time, we rank #1 in our market, we've ranked a lot of similar businesses, so we'd love to help you. A like, a subscribe, that stuff helps, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.